Well, that's a good question. I think that, when you study education throughout time, most of the theories talk about there's probably three different domains in the field of education. One is called the cognitive realm, or the cognitive domain. And when you're studying in the cognitive sense, you're learning facts and memorizing information. The second kind of learning is called psychomotor learning, in which you're actually physically doing things. The first thing that comes to mind is like physical education, but anything that manipulates the human body in sort of Montessori concepts, hands-on learning, that's called psychomotor learning. And then finally, the third domain is called the affective domain of education. And in the affective domain, you're learning about things that affect a different side of the brain, and it deals with emotions and so the feelings that human beings have. So the affective domain of education is very, very important in that it's the only thing that really works on that side of the human brain. Okay, so the opposite of aesthetic education, aesthetics is the study of beauty, would be anesthetic. And anesthetic means something that's dead and has no feeling at all. So we either have anesthetics or we have aesthetics. And the study of the performing and the visual arts is really just about the only thing that incorporates all three domains in education. Because if you're looking at something like music history, you're studying all of the facts and the historical events throughout time. Music itself is sort of mathematical in the way that it's composed. Also, it's kind of like a foreign language, and most of the terminology that you use in musical form and the art forms come from European languages. And so it's very, very important that a child be educated for the whole child, and that other side of the brain really needs itself to be worked out for you to be able to interact with people, understand what beauty and love and all of that is. And the arts is the best way to do that.
My 17-year-old daughter Holly and my 12-year-old daughter Anna have both been involved in the arts since kindergarten. It's been a bit of a learning experience since the arts opportunities aren't very well advertised. First of all, I recommend that all parents take their children to see what other kids are doing at a young age. There's all kinds of performing arts opportunities around. If your child is interested in getting involved in the performing arts, there are after-school programs such as Folsom Academy, Walden, Stage 1, and Center Stage. There are also summer programs at these studios and a great 2-week camp at YPAS. My 12-year-old Anna trains for musical theater at Folsom. If your child wants to attend a performing arts public school, there are limited options. For elementary school, there is Lincoln Elementary and King Elementary. My daughter Holly went to King. Then for middle school, No is the only public performing arts school available, which is where Holly went and where Anna is now. For high school, YPAS is the only public performing arts high school. Holly is a senior dance major at YPAS, and we hope Anna will attend YPAS as a musical theater major too. The arts programs my children have participated in have shaped them into well-rounded and creative individuals. The arts have provided them life-changing opportunities, and they have developed bonds with their fellow performers that will last a lifetime.
shucks, and so, and so, and so. From the gutter into luck.
He's taking aim.
Embrace the cookie cutter into luck.
We're all the same.
The upshot is enormous when you can shout
Performance.
yes.
Looking up. So looking up.
Here in Duloc. Hey, let's hear for those Duloc dancers. Aren't they terrific, huh?
So I basically know where without the arts. I love the arts. The arts are my life. I don't know what I would do without the arts, to be honest. I feel like I'd be very sad, depressed, unhappy. Those aren't mean the same thing, but whatever. I just, the arts are life. They're everything. Without them, they make life happy.
Okay, so like whenever I go see a show that I really connect with on an emotional level or that really makes me see things differently about a certain subject, I always leave the theater or leave that show with this kind of new perspective on whatever that was. And I think that that goes for everyone that goes to see a show or goes to see a concert that really connects with them. And I think that that's why the arts are really important.
The arts inspire creativity and passion in young minds.
I think the arts should be incorporated into our education system because they really help us develop skills that we will need later on in life, like learning about creativity, imagination, confidence, learning to take risks, getting our artistic abilities, and then most importantly, it helps us with communication with adults and other children that we will really need in our adult lives.